Can't believe that shit.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in, Michael Conforto. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Ready now with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off for ball one. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Bregman is there for it. And that's the third out. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball and he turned on it like that.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Flores has room in foul territory. But that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number 2. So 2 on with 2 away. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Flores onto the grass. And that ends the inning. He played. Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So it was a swinging strike three. Jay Bruce becomes the first out of the inning. Lucas Duda is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he takes ball one.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number two. Lofted in the air out to right field. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Down in order. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Batting seventh.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Alex Bregman is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball.
Here's Nori Aoki. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Cabrera ranging into shallow right. No trouble with. Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Give me a second, I'm doing something. Don't worry about it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 8.
It is Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel.
Come on.
Where he can square it, keep it fair.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman, number 27.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. A base hit in his first trip. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The batter, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play.
Left fielder number 52.
Striding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set.
Tampa Bay closer.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Bruce is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and it's falling behind here. That's a hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Conforto ranging back at the track. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he throws it away. Now at the plate, Noriaoki. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Popped high in the air. Reyes is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a. Now batting, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jay Bruce.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. Into the box now, Lucas Duda comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled back. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Wilmer Flores is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down. Digging in once again, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first down.
A 219.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He singled in
2019.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike break
before the scoring period.
In the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. Darno gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Reddick is retired. 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's 1 for 2.
Let's do it before the next scoring period.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. Here's the shortstop now. Jose Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here. 0-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here comes another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Man, I like the last two pitches. Change-up and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Lifted the other way to left center. Springer on the run, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Conforto is there, and he has it for the first out.
Designated hitter.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to hit the out.
And he'll step off and try again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. The tag, and he is out.
First baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman. Asdrubal.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 9.
Ready for another shot now. Jay Bruce. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Weekly hit towards first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Lucas Duda now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Aoki is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a striding into the box. Brian McCann 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Digging in, Alex Bregman earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. A fastball off. The plate away. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Little dribbler down the line. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Here's Nori Aoki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate. He's consistent, but like any pitcher, he won all the calls.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Center fielder number 4.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Conforto is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Josh Reddick. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Bruce is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
Ball 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fouled back. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
d'Arnaud.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. It is Curtis Granderson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter.
Throw the ball. What the fuck?
0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Jose Reyes checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And trouble aboard now, as that's a base hit for Reyes. And that's going to move the go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now what?
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runs.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out, as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. There goes Altuve, swinging a ball hit on the ground. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros are... A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Will Harris will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And this will be fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. McCann corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 50.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Started that swing a bit too early. The pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Riding in once again, Jay Bruce. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead things off here as we play the clock. Jerry Blevins comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Dribbled to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Catcher number 16.
Digging in and looking for more. Brian McCann, 1 for 2 on the line so far in the game. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. A pause and the 0-2. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Bruce has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Settling in now, Lucas Duda. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Up next for the Mets.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men in. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Nori Aoki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Left fielder, Nori Aoki.
And it looks now like a right-hander. Begun to get loose. pulled toward right center field. Conforto moving to his left. Makes the play, one away.
Center fielder
Here's George Springer looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1-1. Here it is. A swing and a miss and a ball down. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. Now a flare out to left center. Conforto on the move, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. The 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Darno has it, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Tony Sipp takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 29, Tony.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Curtis Granderson is retired to kick off the inning. Jose Reyes is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out,
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. In order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Fernando Salas takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Fernando Salas.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Conforto is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran Stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming their direction.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and some strikes. Now a swing and a ground ball taken in by Flores. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it.
I can't quite see that pitch.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McCann has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The left fielder, number 50.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Reddick. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jay Bruce. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Digging in once again, Brian McCann. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 1 for 3. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out of that Mets bullpen. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch is popped up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 3.
Striding in once again, Noriaoki. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. This one skied out toward right. Bruce has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's Lucas Duda now. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. He's 1 for 2. He's taken him deep once.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Oh, and he misses it. It is Curtis Granderson. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to. Into the box now, George Springer. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts.
George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Hit back up the middle. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position.
Now batting,
digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. Josh Edgen takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And this is fouled straight back. He's running towards second. On attempt misses. The throw down.
The fuck?
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back to the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Possible game. Winners at second base. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I'm not going to answer you. You're going to wait.
The 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he misses there. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Fuck!
He strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. And he'll be the one to begin the inning. Michael Feliz is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Michael Feliz.
In there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just
Come on.
missed the inside corner. Now here's the ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
The batter, number 13.
In now, Asdrubal Cabrera. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look.
I'll be up in a second.
Back into the seat.
You know, Joey, I can't believe you're 47.
Here's another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have it.
Dude, I got to score now. Let's go.
So striding in, Yulieski Gurriel attempting to, as they say, Eric Goodell is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Eric Goodell.
And a step off.
Come on.
The 1-0 delivery. On the ground up the middle. And an off balance in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The catcher, number 16.
Digging in now, Brian McCann. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Conforto. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros.
Now batting, Alex Bregman. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Duda is there to make the catch, and that means we've got. Here's your.
Cespedes.
He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts.
Cespedes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Reddick. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now he just grind out the AB.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Lucas Duda is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right on the middle, but it didn't bite him.
2 strike pitches chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. The next 0-2. And he strikes him out here for route number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece.
Leading up for the Astros.
And this is hit hard up the middle. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
Now in the box, George Springer. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And he is in at third safely, so the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out. Addison Reed.
Now pitching for New York, number 43.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to the plate. No problems here, Houston. The Astros are going to walk off a winner.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as